I got a thinking problem.
That's right, and then it goes into
that.
drinking.
Yeah, don't.
I've got a thinking problem.
Right. Connecting to the streams.
She's
so
always
that everybody's
on
there.
my mind.
Hey, look at that. Oh, man. Welcome, everybody, to the behind the scenes.
It is gold.
It
Jerry.
is gold, Jerry.
It is gold, except for my name's not Jerry.
Oh, that's true.
Neither is yours.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, it's magic.
You know.
You know. Drinking my sawdust coffee. It's not a lot.
Isn't that weird? It's just so weird. It's weird, wild stuff, yeah? Oh, hey, there's lights. Camera. Oh, Erica, you like the mug.
What mug?
I don't know. What mug?
What mug are you talking about?
She has a mug.
She has a mug? Do you have a mug?
Oh, my gosh. Erica!
What kind of mug would that be?
I don't know what mug you're talking about.
I think I'm too bright now. No, we're even. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. No, what kind of mug are we talking about? Like, I like mugs.
Mugs are cool.
Mugs are sexy.
Mugs are bad. Okay.
Sorry, trying to.
I know, you're just adjusting.
God almighty. It feels weird. I can actually put my legs underneath here now.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
It's wonderful. So wonderful.
Don't worry, we haven't gone anywhere. Please stop messing with the cameras.
I'm adjusting it now.
Stop. I have to keep on moving you out of focus to get the camera transition right. Stop doing that.
I'm going to make this as difficult as humanly possible.
Please don't. Oh. And now this is in my camera.
Oh, well. Ta-da.
Thanks. I think that worked. No, now it's still in there. It's still in there.
There, I got it. I got it. Calm down. Calm down. It's just a camera.
No,
so,
it's not.
Just a
it's
laptop.
not. It's just a laptop, but it's in my camera view, which makes it really awkward.
It's invading my space.
It's invading my camera
It's in my
line.
bubble.
It's in the line of comfort. It's in my... Get out of my bubble.
Did you mute?
No, what? What? What?
No, not us. I'm talking about the...
What?
Remember how you always go into it and we hear us?
No, we're good.
No, okay, no, I just wanted to...
Everything's good.
While we have a moment, I was like, hey, let's do it now.
Did I mute what?
Facebook. When we know
Oh, no, actually, it's fine.
Okay,
so,
yeah, no,
so
just
here's
make
the
sure.
thing. Because I went directly live with it, and I didn't have to do the preview thing, I'm not out of there. Oh gosh.
Sweet.
Hey.
Who's
That's a bunch of people. people.
Yeah, we do have bunches of
There's
people.
a bunch of people.
That's why I'm trying to go. That's why I'm talking about Facebook now.
All behind the scenes, guys.
Yeah.
All
this is
behind the
gold.
scenes.
Mug.
Yeah.
Like a coffee mug with a logo on it or something. I know,
I don't
Lance.
know. It's crazy, Lance.
You sound...
What? Mug?
It's a funny thing that...
I have no idea this mug you speak of. By the way, 3 seconds.
Hello, everybody.
Official welcomes.
Official welcome. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. So many awesome things going on.
So many things you could be doing.
And you're here. God bless you. Feel sorry for your life choices, but God bless you anyway. Thank you for hanging out. A million things you could be doing.
Yes.
So, great show planned for y'all this evening. Sorry, I'm moving junk around a bit. Big show planned tonight.
Yes.
Lots of stuff going on. One of the things that Stop touching my stuff!
It's in my camera. I can't help it.
Stay on your side. Okay.
You stay on yours.
Now you threw everything off. We're gonna
You're welcome. You're
edit
welcome.
all that out.
Cut, and...
Okay. Well, thank you so much for hanging out, guys. We got a lot going on. A lot planned. Before we get started, go to DOAshow.com, as always, to get caught up on everything that is Defenders of American Exceptionalism.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. We've got a lot coming up, and a huge, huge announcement on Wednesday. You're going to want to be here for sure.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, go to DOAshow.com. That is everything that is Defenders. I mean, we're talking all the articles that we have run up there. More coming out. We have all the archives, video, and audio.
By the way, guys,
soon. etc.
This soon I want to talk about.
Uh-huh.
Soon. all of you that are on Patreon and everything else, we will be getting a full setup on our website, so you won't have to do Patreon anymore. You won't have to do the PayPal anymore. You won't have to do any of that mess. You could just go directly through our site, become a member, become a Defender with us. And it
is going to make things so much easier for everybody, including y'all.
It'll make it easier for you guys. It'll make it easier for us. And all of those people that are Defenders with us will be getting exclusive access to a whole litany of things as they come out.
Yes. So all the more reason to be a Defender. Haha, see, you didn't mute the sound. I just heard it go ding-ding. Before we go, also, Defenders of American Exceptionalism is on the Twitters, the YouTubes, and the Facebooks. All of them at DOAE Show.
We are also live on Mojo 50, IPM Nation now. We are
growing. We're also on Lanterns.Buzz.
Yes.
We are on, I'm forgetting one, Talk America Radio.
Yes, that too, but that
growing.
is not live. That
no,
is
it's not live, but I'm just naming it. If we're naming them, we're going to have to name them all. Being fair. So many, so you can catch us in all these different places. Okay, so let's get this show on the road because we've got a lot to cover in a very short amount of time here.
Yeah, that 1 hour just goes away quick.
God almighty.
Oh,
I need to extend that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so tonight we're going to talk about rights.
Oh, really?
And responsibility.
You don't say.
It's weird how they go hand in hand.
Yes.
Isn't it?
It really is.
Just a little bit. So, Steven sent me this.
Which one are we doing?
the SCOTUS.
Oh, yeah. That's good times.
Okay. And,
What?
I still have to laugh at this thing.
Sure.
So, all right. So, the whole story happened. There was a case brought before the Supreme Court.
Yes.
When did this first go in?
Well, this was actually, it was brought before the Supreme
August
Court
31st.
this past year.
Of 2017.
And the ruling literally just came out. So
yeah. It's which it always takes SCOTUS forever to.
Actually, they pushed it off and then pushed it off.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
They were like, nah.
So, I still can't believe we're actually about to have this conversation.
Yeah, go ahead.
So there was a lady.
Yes.
And this is the nuts and bolts, and we'll go deeper in a second. But so there was a lady, basically, who was praying in her own home.
Yeah.
Who was told that she couldn't.
Yes.
By police officers.
Yes. In her home.
In her home.
And she wasn't under arrest.
Yeah. The way the holding is put on here for the actual case, the U.S. Court of Appeals in the 10th Circuit erred on holding for that police officers were entitled to qualified immunity without considering the ground on which the officers were present in Mary Ann Sauce's home and the nature of any legitimate law enforcement interest that might have justified their order that Sauce stop praying at the specific time in question.
So here's the backstory behind everything.
Yes.
We'll go through it real quick. Backstory behind it. So cops come over, knock on her door. Ma'am, we're gonna have to talk to you about the noise ordinance violation that you are committing right now with your music and everything else. And she's been, apparently she lives in some place with close neighbors and all that stuff, but she'd never had a noise complaint ever before in her life.
But she's been doing this forever.
Yes.
By the way.
Forever and ever and ever.
The music and the partying.
Yes.
The ruckus that is.
Apparently, playing Christian music. Anyway, so...
How dare you?
How dare you play Christian music? So she, this entire thing takes place. The cops, apparently she invites them in. They don't have a warrant. They don't have a thing for arrest. They don't have any issue other than this little noise complaint.
No real crime.
No real crime, and they start talking to her. Well, they start talking to her, and basically she doesn't know what else to do, so she starts praying.
Which, I mean, not for nothing.
And
I would do.
They literally laughed in her face and told her that she doesn't have the right to pray in her own home.
Without being convicted of a crime.
She had no conviction of the crime, anything else. And then she was convicted of a crime. Praying in her home.
Which, who the hell knew was a
She told them it was her First Amendment right to freedom of religion and freedom of expression and everything else.
It's more than that.
They literally, this is what she told the cops.
Yeah.
She told that to the cops. The cops then laughed in her face and said, those rights mean nothing. That's just a piece of paper.
And where is this lady from? I couldn't find that on here. Where is it from?
Well, the 10th Circuit is...
Sorry, I know.
It's
I just
okay.
threw it all out there in front of you.
Yeah, I forgot
I keep seeing the word Texas. Is that Texas?
No, it's what is it? Lewisburg, Kansas. It's Kansas.
Kansas. Okay. In Kansas. Are you kidding me? In Kansas, you can't pray in your own home.
Yeah. So apparently she wasn't allowed to pray in her own home. It caused a big ruckus. It caused a big uproar.
Oh, gee, you think?
She then took that to the 10th Circuit Court in Kansas, which they held the position of the cops, saying that they had the right to say that she did not have the ability to pray.
When you were convicted of
this story is not fake news. We're actually reading it from...
the Supreme Court of the United States blog. The BT Dubs.
Supreme Court blog. Yeah. We're reading the docket. It's a docket. It's not fake news, Andrea.
Yeah, if for any reason you think that we put the links inside the comment section in the description of everything.
Facebook, see more.
Yeah, Facebook. We
not
do it
fake
for the audio.
News.
It's there.
It's there. You can go to it. It's from the Supreme Court blog. They literally pulled up the docket.
Yes.
They pulled up the information. Not fake news. I know that she ran a Facebook video ad and everything was there, but it's not fake news.
Yeah. Not, like I said, we don't... Just so you know, we check this stuff out. We pay attention to this crap. We're not trying to spread anything around, and we put the links up there just so if there's something that we do, if we miss something, or if we come off as something a little bit that's not quite right, then by all means call us out. But we put the link there. You could judge for yourself. If after you look at all that, you find that there's a problem that we missed, by all means, reach back out to us and we'll correct us.
We've actually gone through. I saw the video. I said, there's no way that video on Facebook is real.
Yeah.
And then I went through and I found this. I didn't even use her name when I went through. I just said, first, prayer stopped by cops.
Yeah.
Supreme Court case.
Yep.
And that's what pulled up.
Yep. So this is, but it still is amazing. I mean, guys, we're getting into a point where,
and I wish it was fake news.
I wish it was fake news too, because
I wouldn't be talking about it then. This is a right that you have. You have. This is here. This is a First Amendment right.
Well, but
the cops do not have any reason to tell you that you cannot pray.
There's so many. First off, and I'm not one to lob bombs. We all. Anybody that knows me should know that by now, and if not, then how dare you? But no, but I will throw the comparison out there. Had this woman been Muslim, would they have laughed at her? You think? Would they have
said that she couldn't pray?
Would they have arrested her and actually charged her with a crime because she's praying in her own home? Again, and you keep coming back to the First Amendment, and it is First Amendment, but there's another little thing on there. Wouldn't this fall under the Fourth Amendment as well? Or
it is actually search and seizure.
Search and seizure.
They had no warrant for arrest. They had no warrant for retaining her. They had no warrant to tell her that she could not use her rights. They had no reason whatsoever. Yeah. It was like the First, the Fourth, and the 10th Amendment all rolled in.
Yeah. And there's probably others that we could look at, but that's my point. And it starts here. Well, when does it end? People want to complain about, we have to have LGBT rights and animal rights and all this crapola.
All this other mess.
And a lady, not charged with a crime, literally just told to turn her music down, is told in her home that she's not allowed to pray in her own home. And not just that, but also arrested and in charge with something that requires it to go all the way to the 10th Circuit Court.
It then has to go to the Supreme Court because the 10th Circuit held...
Yeah, because they upheld
the ruling. It's like, no, this should not have gone any further than, you don't have the right to pray. Yes, I do. Get out of my house. You have no warrant. Bye-bye. And that should have been it.
That should have been it a long time ago. And I needless to say that, though, the Supreme Court of the United States did turn it over.
Yes.
They
and it was basically unanimous because there was no argument for it.
Yeah.
There was no argument heard. There was no argument for or against. It was just an opinion of the court saying, we say no, overturn and reverse this order.
Yes.
So it was unanimous, which is also kind of nice to know.
Though. It's insane. There's more to it. Like I said, the link for it is in the description, guys. Go check it out.
Yep.
Not wrong. It's not fake. We're not making stuff up here.
Right.
I got more important things to do than come at you with fake stuff.
I really don't want to.
Guys, don't go anywhere. So much more to come. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Stay tuned.
According to a 2017 Gallup poll, 85% of Americans hate their jobs. 85%. And most of those people will continue to hate their jobs over something as simple as updating and formatting their resume. Let Nicole's resume renewal service help you gain a leg up in an already competitive job market. Please go to www.facebook.com/Nicole's resume renewal service and relieve yourself of the worry of an outdated resume. Use the promo code DEFENDERS and receive $10 off your order of a resume cover letter package. That's www.facebook.com/Nicole's resume renewal service. Don't be part of that 85%. Log on today at www.facebook.com/Nicole's resume renewal service and use the promo code DEFENDERS for $10 off.
Attention business owners and independent contractors. This is a money-saving message from Tax Mediation Services. If your business owes $20,000 or more in taxes, we can help you today, right now. Listen, dealing with the IRS is no picnic. It's an intimidating and extremely stressful process, and you don't want to go it alone. Our attorneys know every law, every tax break, and every possible opportunity to help you resolve and reduce your tax debt. And if you owe more than $20,000, you may be at the top of their hit list. So don't take your tax debt lightly, because it will not go away on its own. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, your home, and even shut down your business. Call our tax experts today at 1-800-249-8901 and let us deal with the IRS while you focus on your business. That's 1-800-249-8901. Again, 800-249-8901.
As a small business owner, there's one word that you absolutely dread: payroll. For small businesses, it's a big burden. You may think you're saving time and money doing it yourself. But come on, are you? Timesheets, processing checks, calculating taxes, a total waste of your time. Paychex simplifies payroll processing, saving you time and money. Submit your payroll online, fax it in, or call your dedicated Paychex payroll specialist. And you're done. Learn more at trypaychex.com. Come on, do the math. The IRS dishes out 8 million penalties a year. Make one mistake, and you're on the hook. On average, you're losing nearly one business day every month doing payroll. That's time and money you'll never get back, unless you get Paychex. More than 500,000 small businesses already do. Call 877-750-5371. Trade payroll pressure for peace of mind. Call now, 877-750-5371. That's 877-750-5371.
Welcome back, everybody. Wow. I yelled right into that sucker,
You got
didn't
real
I?
loud right for looking at that.
Sorry about that. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Start that again.
Okay, 3,
God almighty.
2, 1.
Guys, welcome back. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. We are live.
Yay!
It is Wednesday, right? No, Saturday. Oh, my good Lord.
Wow, you are off.
Dude, today has been a day. I'm telling you. It's Saturday. Holy smokes.
Just wait until we make this thing daily. Woo! You're going to be confused. You just don't say a name. Just don't say the names of the days, man.
Shut up.
Just don't do it.
Don't talk. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out.
Yes.
So much going down.
So many wonderful things.
Much going on. Why is this not working?
Dylan, stop it.
I'm trying. Hey, I'm doing 3 different things at one time.
I know what
here.
you're doing.
I'm multitasking like a mofo.
Yeah. You know what? How about we do that on the next thing? And you just,
I am.
Let's talk about this.
Let's do
do
this. Yeah.
Yes.
So the Dems have proposed a new
Dems?
bill.
Dems?
As in the Dems, the Democrats.
The Dems?
Proposed a bill to throw people in prison
Yeah?
for spreading false election information.
Oh, wait. You mean like Dems?
See what you did there. Senator Claire McCaskill, the delightful darling from Minnesota. I think that's what MO is. No, that's Missouri. Whatever. Who cares? She's a doll.
I'm just going to let that keep going.
That's what the big D. That's what the big D stands for in front of her name, right? D is it doll or is it douche? Anyway, introduced legislation Thursday that would prohibit and penalize.
Oh yeah.
The spread of false information about voting rights and polling information, according to a new release published on this senator's website.
See, the Deceptive Practices in Voter Intimidation Prevention Act would make it a crime to knowingly publish false polling locations or election dates, as well as misleading voters about the forms of identification required for voting. But it doesn't say anything about using dead people's names or letting illegals vote.
Because that's okay. That's okay.
That's just fine.
It's completely fine and dandy. Well, as far as in the illegals thing, you don't have to worry about that because they're going to let them do it anyway. The bill, which calls voting a fundamental right.
Fundamental. Because they're sort of mental.
And they're probably having fun doing it. Cited examples of deceptive practices aimed at suppressing minority access to the voting booth as the reasons for such protections.
Deceptive practices?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Suppressing minority access. You mean like, I don't know, needing an ID when you go vote?
Well, I mean, that's a normal thing. Actually, even minority voters say that they would be just fine with having identification requirements at a voting booth.
Oh, I'm sure. And again,
like more than 85%
and
say
everything
that's
else,
just fine.
And everything else that you do in America, in life, you have to have your ID. You have to have your ID to get on a plane. You have to have your ID when you cash a check. You have to have your ID for virtually everything on planet Earth, or in America anyway.
Yeah, so let me ask you a question. Is voting a right, or is it a responsibility?
Question that, well, it would be both if you want to get technical.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
Oh, no, it is. It's more of a responsibility.
It's more of a responsibility.
But it would, well, hold on, the argument depends on, are you legal?
Well, that's the point, right? So here's the thing. As a legal U.S. citizen, not as an illegal, not as a dead person, not as anything beyond those points, not as a person that is a felon, or a person in jail, which, by the way, New York, we see you.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Knock it off.
Knock it off. Pedophiles need to stay as pedophiles.
Ooh, that's a whole nother...
Oh, we talked about that.
Yeah, I know, but
pedophiles need to stay as pedophiles, and they need to stay on that list. Anyway.
Jerks. Douchebag. That's what the big D stands for.
Yeah. So...
That's what I learned today.
It is both a right, in that it is something that once you are of legal age and a
legal citizen,
yes, you are able to do such a thing. But it is a responsibility as well, because as a legal citizen, you have a responsibility to have a voice.
Yep.
In our political process. It is your responsibility to go out and to vote. And if you do not utilize your responsibility and your right, you are not being oppressed. You are allowing people to rule you.
Weird how that works out, doesn't it?
Yeah. You are allowing the rest of the people that are voting to rule how you run your life.
That's where the whole argument of, well, if you don't vote, you can't complain about it.
Technically, that's true. You can complain about it, but it doesn't mean anything. Your complaint means absolutely nothing because you aren't willing to put your voice, your skin in the game.
Trying to
focus?
No, it's focusing. It's just it irritates me because it's one of those things. It just drives me nuts because this is something that everybody will do. They will turn around quick, fast, and in a hurry, and they will jump up and down about, oh, it's my right, it's my right, it's my right, it's my right. But nobody will actually take a moment to look into what is exactly the cost of said right. Every right has a price. And it's not just the military serving. It's not just bloodshed, from the founding and everything else. The rights that you have come with the responsibility of not, to sum it up in a loose term, to not be a douche.
Right, and also to not be stupid about this.
That's part of being a douche. But yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, well, if you're going to vote, make sure that when you vote, you understand who you're voting for, why you're voting for them, and the people that you're putting into office. Don't just vote party lines.
You say make sure you know what the hell you're talking about. Let's start there.
Yeah, let's just go there.
If you don't know what you're talking about, and I mean, and everybody does. Let's be completely honest. Not everybody takes the time to look into. No. Look, the magistrate of your local town. Yeah. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Let's be completely honest. Nobody does.
Yeah.
But you should.
So I looked at the last election.
It sucks, but you should. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I told you about this, right? Mm-hmm. So the last election in my little town, there were about 10 separate positions that were not at all. No, there was nobody else on the ticket except for one guy. One person on the ticket! That was it! So you couldn't vote for anybody else. I just didn't vote for that person because I didn't like that person. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to put my name in the hat on 10 different ballots.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I can't stand that crap. You have to have competing issues. You have to have somebody to compete against.
Well, and not just that, but again, you have to know what is going on around locally. Because I hate to tell you this. Everybody complains, and we've touched on this before, but I'm going to do it again. Everybody loses their ever-loving mind about the whole presidency. They're still doing it. Oh, Trump won the electoral college, but, Hillary won the popular vote.
You know what? Let's kill it. So did Bush. So did every other Republican other than Reagan. Other than Reagan, so did every other freaking
it's
Republican.
True, but I don't care. I don't care about that. That's not the point. The point of the matter is there's a reason. And everybody, and especially now, everyone's like, oh, we need to get rid of electoral college. Mm-hmm. No. Here's why you have it. Here is why the presidency is the only election that is not won by popular vote. Because that's why you have we're getting ready to go to midterms. That's what this is about. You elect your congressmen, your representatives. Those guys are supposed to represent you.
Yeah.
And if they represent you, then they're going to go and be part of the Electoral College, which means when the time comes and it comes time to cast their votes and blah, 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 they're doing it based off of you or the majority of your town, your city, your state. That's how it works. And then if it all pans out and then you win. So it is still technically majority rule. It is still by popular vote.
Yes.
The problem with it is you people are not following up on your end.
And by you people, we don't mean the people listening to us. We're talking about general.
Oh, no, I'm talking about everybody who doesn't.
Anybody who doesn't vote. It's not you people.
Yeah, and not just who doesn't vote, but anybody who follows that, who half-asses it. Let's be honest. If you're not going to follow through, and I've done it too, so I'm not, pointing fingers here. I'm just as bad.
Yeah.
But it is. Let's be willing to call everything the way it is. Mm-hmm. If you don't follow through and if you don't do your own research, then you really can't complain when the time comes.
That is very true.
Just saying. So much more we can get into this, but
there's the music.
It means we got to stop. Daggone it. Anyway, guys, don't go nowhere. Defenders of American Socialism. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. I cannot get this thing.
That's okay. You know what? You can't get that thing.
I can't get that thing.
And that is just fine. I'm going to switch this over here real quick because I
Isn't that a Don Whitley song?
I don't know. I don't know. But apparently, so during the break real quick, you're apparently drinking liquid green screen.
Yeah, I saw that.
And that is amazing.
I saw that. It made me laugh.
But you know what I'm drinking other than coffee? I'm drinking earth water because
what I'm drinking is yellow and so it blends in.
Yeah. What I'm drinking is earth water, and as you can see, it's not liquid green screen. No, although some of it shows through.
Oh, and BT Dubs, that's not his shirt you're seeing through there, by the way. No. I'm talking about the color of the.
Oh, yeah. That's actually the color of the liquid. Isn't that crazy? Earth water.
Insanity.
Yes.
Mind
earth water is amazing.
Blown.
It is amazing. It tastes great.
It does.
It is, let's see.
Healthy for you. It's healthy for you.
There's
minerals,
no
it's
carbs,
good stuff.
no sugar.
It's water.
No artificial dyes.
That's why there's no official carbs.
Yeah,
it's
no
literally
sweeteners, no preservatives, no nothing.
The difference between this water and what comes out of your tap and everything else, there's no fluoride in it. There's no crap. It's not strained.
Right.
This is literally...
It's purified water.
Pure water.
That has been added...
The minerals that have been siphoned out.
And they've also changed the pH levels of the water. So the water is got a higher pH. That means it levels out if you have a highly acidic body, which most people do because they drink too many sodas and eat too much red meat.
Shame on you.
Don't shame on you. That's okay. It's just fine. But if you want to get hydrated the right way, go to earthwater.com/DOAE show. And when you go there, you can order this.
Really? You're doing the thing? It's good stuff.
Because it's delicious. Earthwater.com/DOAE show. Earthwater.com/DOAE show. And we're right in the break still, so it's okay.
Don't we have another one to play?
No, I don't want to play another one. I just want to keep talking over this because we have about another minute left, and
Okay.
I don't want to worry about it.
So I guess this counts as behind the scenes now.
Yeah, it counts as a little bit behind
Okay.
the scenes.
Lucky you people, because here before too long, you're going to have to pay for this.
Woohoo! Which, by the way, yes, that's true. You are going to have to pay for it. So.
BT Dubs, it's not letting me do it. You're going to have to... We have to...
Oh, my gosh.
It's saying it's private, so you may have to,
What's private?
the video.
The video?
It says it is. You may have to, try and find a way to link it directly.
Man.
I know.
I'm not... Okay, we're not playing it then. We're just not playing it.
Then let's...
We'll talk about
we'll
it,
do
but
it
we're not playing
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
No, let's do it Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday.
Because we'll have time Wednesday to figure something
Wednesday
out.
we're going to have to figure it out.
Good story.
We have a great story.
It is insane.
Crazy insane. It's from Al Jazeera.
Which
is hilarious.
It's funny because
So good.
every time I keep turning around, I thought they were gone. But anyway, and then
they're still here.
And then
just online now.
Akon. Anybody remember Akon?
Akon. Never mind.
I'm leaving that alone. Apparently, he made a statement. Of course, this was back in. God, you know what? You should be a producer.
I think
I think you have a knack for this. The timing thing is
pretty good, right?
Impeccable. Son of a guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Go to DOAShow.com for all that is Defenders of American Exceptionalism. You can get swag. You can help us continue to keep the lights on.
Yes. All of those things.
All those things. Huge announcement. On Wednesday, 9 p.m. when the show live. Make sure you're here, and if not, make sure you check out the podcast.
After show.
Yes, you can find us also on the social medias, which is all at DOAE Show.
Yes.
Yeah, so much going on. Okay,
this
is going to piss me off. This actually this is what's going to get me. Oh, we doing that one first?
I think we got.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. And we'll end.
Let's do this one, and we'll end with that.
Yeah. Okay, so this is creepy.
So backing up a little bit, this isn't going to piss him off. This is
not going to piss me off.
This is going to creep you out.
And if it doesn't, then there's a problem. You need to the headline.
Just read the headline.
Headline: Pentagon's Joint AI Center is established, but there's much more to figure out.
That means the Department of Defense has gotten a brand new Joint Affairs Center.
Yes.
That means there's another office.
Another branch.
Another branch. Another thing to regulate.
The federal government.
To regulate on their own.
Okay.
Without oversight.
Of course it is. Okay.
And it's on AI.
The Joint Artificial Intelligence Center, the JAIC, was officially established by memo.
The Jake.
It's Jake. At the end of June. It will fall under the purview of the DoD CIO. Dana Daisy. Dana Daisy. And will have primary oversight of the high budget department AI projects.
Okay.
Inside Defense reports that the Pentagon has requested that $70 million be added to the fiscal 2018 DoD-wide research, development, testing, evaluation account of the establishment of Jake.
I need another sip of water after
You,
that.
the Earthwater. Enjoy. Earthwater.com/DOAE show. We got this from FedScoop. When FedScoop reached out to get more details on Jake, a spokesman said it hasn't been decided. Or said much has not been decided.
Not so much has been decided, but we went ahead and we just started a whole brand new agency.
Which is a lie, because
no, it's all been decided, guys.
I was going to say, as somebody who worked for the federal government for a little while, everything's already decided way in advance. By the time we hear it, the details, it's been going on for a while. You just have to...
Yeah, this stuff has had to have been going on for quite a while. We just didn't know about it. And to give you an idea of that, the concept behind Jake... has been in the works for some time. In fact, it grew out of an early recommendation from the DIB, from October 2016, which means that it's probably been running since November of 2016. I cannot confirm or deny such things. I'm just saying.
For those of you that are not up on acronyms, DIB is the Defense Innovation Board. Let me say it right.
They're innovative.
They're innovative. Yes.
About defense.
So when Stephen forgets to say quote, or when he forgets to explain acronyms,
that's your job.
That's what I'm here for, and it's the
yes, Brad.
Defense
it is
Innovation Board. Anyway,
Jake from State Farm.
He's wearing khakis and a red shirt.
He sounds horrible. She sounds horrible. Well, she's a guy.
She's a guy, so.
Wow, that means so much different context now.
It does, doesn't it?
Such a bigger context in that.
Sidebar real fast, and I know this is dangerous, but sidebar real fast. Why is it that the fact of the matter is that the lady was still convinced that he was cheating, and nobody actually stopped to think that what the hell is this guy doing talking to his agent at 2:30 in the morning?
I was about to say.
Like, how bad is your life that you just can't be in bed with your own wife? You have to be...
Jake from State Farm.
You have to be awake talking to an agent to get information you already freaking know. Anyway.
This is Jake from the DOD. I'm sorry, it's so bad.
We're in the midst of an exciting and crucial time in the development of AI, said Brenda McCord.
Actually, we are.
We are.
Yes, that is very true. Our AI
Brenda
overlords
McCord
will rule us all someday.
McCord said in his remarks, AI is a, quote, step change, end quote, for what computers are capable of, and it will have a broad impact across the DoD, from HR to training to the actual warfare and beyond.
Here's your bell, Brad. Anyway.
You can't share that one with the class?
Oh, he's just asking where his bell is for the Jake from State Farm moment. That's all right.
But usually you get a bell for innuendo or
innuendo.
Pun. Innuendo, yeah.
So first, the center will accelerate results.
It's like he doesn't even listen to the show.
I know. By coordinating work on AI, national missions, initiatives. These include, for example, an initiative like the Air Force's Project Maven. The project, via which the Air Force is automating the review of full motion video surveillance, has been plagued by controversy.
Yes, I'm sure it has.
Google, one of the companies involved in the project. Wait, I didn't think Google took any more government contracts.
What? They don't. No, they didn't take it. They've been set up for this forever. They got it all in first, and then went, "Oh, BT Dubs, we're not doing this no more."
Yeah, right.
That's what happened. You guys
announced that they will not seek to renew its contract.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Second, Jake will help to increase the department's collaboration on the private sector. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Collaboration with the private sector, academia, and military allies.
Here's where this... Oh, sorry. That was mine.
Why are you playing footsie?
It's not even your foot.
I open the wall, and suddenly he starts kicking me in the leg.
Sorry. No, that's the part where it starts to get scary. Enlighten me as to what it is that any part of the federal government needs to do to collaborate with the private sector.
Mm-hmm. You don't need a separate department to collaborate.
And then just as a whole, because the DoD is running phenomenally. I mean, let's look at the VA.
Yeah.
Man, thank God.
What if the VA started collaborating with the private sector and allowed the veterans to go to whatever the heck hospital they wanted to with a little card that said they have benefits and here, we'll provide the payment?
It should be that way anyway, shouldn't it? I mean, logic should dictate that if you put your life on the line for the safety and protection
of everybody in this country and freedom.
I'm pretty sure that in my book, and you're going to be hard-pressed to find anybody who legitimately, and forget the news, you're going to be hard-pressed to find anybody who legitimately will go,
you guys don't deserve that.
So, anyway. The third, Jake will attract and cultivate a select group of mission-driven, world-class AI talent.
Jake is going to attract the talent. Just saying.
Part of the task for this talent will be to work on developing an ethics framework. He asked for the DIB's help, too, in developing what he called an AI principle for defense, which basically is a way for them to turn around and be ready in case AI gets smart and tries to kill us.
Yeah, which it will.
It will.
Because basically every movie that we've ever seen has said, Yeah, we're a plague on the earth because what we're doing is we're plugging information into these AI, telling them that these are the objectives that we want to have, and those objectives, they aren't really good for humans.
Well, it's because they follow it to the letter of the law.
Right, because they're computers.
Because they're computers. They don't understand nuance.
There is no nuanced argument with a computer. It's logic. Complete, utter, unfeeling, pure logic.
Logic, which is literally A plus B equals C. There is no A plus B equals D because I feel like it.
Because
Moving
I feel
on.
like it.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Let's see. Sorry, I went to go look up something I realized I hadn't looked up before.
By the way, I actually kind of want to get this hashtag out there. It's Jake from National Defense. So hashtag JAIC from National Defense. Hashtag Jake.
Couldn't it just be JAIC from State Farm?
No, Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, it's just funnier that
Jake from State.
way. Jake from State.
Hashtag Jake from State. JAIC from State.
Yeah.
Do it.
Fourth and finally, McCord said that the Jake will aid in the national defense strategy. AI, he said, is a force multiplier towards the goal of keeping the peace. It's only because we're in front.
Yeah. So here's the thing. This is actually something that we do need to stay in front of because you have Russia and you have China and you have
Cambodia. Oh, wait.
South Korea, actually.
Yes.
And Japan. They've all been trying their hardest to be the first out with the higher levels of AI. And whoever gets there first basically controls the landscape of how it runs. Unless you build something better than the one who came out first, and then your AI destroys their AI, and all hell breaks loose.
It does. Sorry,
You got distracted, didn't you?
No, well, yes, but I need to look in this further.
Uh-oh.
Pentagon adds $1 billion to EHR price tag to ensure interoperability with the VA.
What?
I think I'm going to have to look into this. We may be bringing this one up soon.
We may be bringing that up soon, yeah. That'd be nice.
I didn't realize I was scrolling down. I thought we were done, and I was like, wait, this doesn't say anything about what the VA, DOD, este es no bueno.
Yeah.
We'll touch on that later. Sorry.
Oh, that's from a day ago, too.
So, jingle keys. But anyway.
Distractions!
And so there we were. Squirrel! Anyway. Guys, the reason we brought this up, and everybody's like, your delivery is so wonderful. You act like you know this inside and out.
No.
Look, the point of the matter is just like with any form of technology, we have to be careful. We have to take it a step at a time. And yes, the convenience of it is great. And yes, it's going to be wonderful. But what happens if? Everybody's kind of looking at the here and now, and nobody's looking down the road. No, what's plan B? What's plan C? What happens if this goes? You know, and it's gonna bite us in the ass one day. I hate to tell you this.
Yep. And you know what, Erica?
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
You may say that, but my AI brings all the bombs to the yard, and they're like, "It's better than yours."
Damn right, it's better than yours.
I could teach you,
but you have to charge.
Yes.
That's bell-worthy.
See, that's how this works.
God, it's like I'm telling you. Watch the show at timer 12 and you figure this out. Anyway.
I know, right?
It's like you don't even know me.
Yes, but we do. We do know you.
So yes, now that everyone's like slowly being waken up from the lull they have been.
Yes, because when we go into a little deep into that sort of thing, everybody just kind of
no one cares about AI. No one cares about AI.
Now
that is true.
Now that we've lost all the other viewers that don't care about
exactly. Now that we're back down to 2. And look, the music. Perfect timing. Thank God. Saved by the music.
Bell.
There you go. Guys, don't go anywhere. We got one more segment. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Stay tuned.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control over your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank account, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problems now by calling the experts at Tax Mediation Services and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. Tax Mediation Services is accredited by the Better Business Bureau. Call now for a free case review and a price protection guaranteed quote.
Call Tax Mediation Services now at 800-327-2381. That's 800-327-2381. 800-327-2381. Do you need a car? Been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day, because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce, it just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just go to 17ignoremyscore.com right now. That's www.17ignoremyscore.com. Auto financing the easy way. 17ignoremyscore.com. Get started today. Auto financing the easy way.
According to a 2017 Gallup poll, 85% of Americans hate their jobs. 85%. And most of those people will continue to hate their jobs over something as simple as updating and formatting their resume. Let Nicole's Resume Renewal Service help you gain a leg up in an already competitive job market. Please go to www.facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service and relieve yourself of the worry of an outdated resume. Use the promo code DEFENDERS and receive $10 off your order of a resume cover letter package. That's www.facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service. Don't be part of that 85%. Log on today at www.facebook.com/Nicole's Resume Renewal Service and use the promo code DEFENDERS for $10 off.
I love our music. God, I do. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Defenders of American Exceptionalism. We're live. It is Saturday. Of course, I don't remember if we're allowed to say that or not anymore. We've got so many different things we're doing. It's so many different hands and so many different cookie jars, dude. I have no idea what we're allowed to say, what we're not allowed to say anymore. So, anyway. Yes! Anyway, before we get started on this last one, and this is going to really chap my hiney, go to doaeshow.com for everything that is Defenders. That is all the archives, every show, going all the way back to the beginning, a year and 8 months ago, something like that.
Yes.
Oh, and it was a doozy back then.
They were bad.
Videos as well.
They were bad good.
Bad good. Some may say now is still bad. But anyway.
Yes.
Articles. We have opportunity to donate to help keep the lights on. Mm-hmm. Also, as we've mentioned before, do not forget that Wednesday, big announcement, become a Defender. And join us, help us keep the lights on. Big news are coming. If you get in now as a Defender between now and Wednesday, there's a little sneak peek into what's coming out on Wednesday's show.
And a little bonus for you.
And a slight bonus, and I'm telling you it's worth it. If you get in now. Just saying.
Just do it.
And it doesn't take much. I think the cheapest stretch for a Defender is $5 a month, right? Something like that.
$5 a month. Go to patreon.com/DOA show.
Yep, just help us keep the lights on. Also, at DOAshow.com or at DOA Show for Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Sorry, it takes me a minute to remember those.
All the things. If you just go to DOA Show, you can find us anywhere.
We are. We're also on iHeartRadio,
Defenders,
Spreaker.com. com.
Defenders of American Exceptionalism.
There's so many. I mean, seriously, everywhere. Just look us up. You'll find us everywhere.
All right, now that we've got all our legal obligations out of the way,
Okay, so
get to this.
this pisses me off
A little bit.
a little bit. Starting with the fact that this is partly a little bit of home for me.
Okay. So you're gonna is there a confession time coming?
Well, no, he's all right. This guy, country star, self-proclaimed Second Amendment guy, blames the NRA for a Vegas massacre. Now, I know a lot of you, Steven said the same thing earlier, didn't this already happen? This is an old story. Nay. This is from July 27th. So, what? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yesterday. Eric Church,
Okay.
who was a headliner in Vegas, with more than 50 people were gunned down in October, said that the NRA is to blame for the tragic massacre, according to a Rolling Stones interview. I want to pause there for a moment. Who the hell is talking to Rolling Stone after the whole debacle with the fake rape story that happened, 5 years ago or whatever?
Apparently people that are still in the music industry.
Apparently. But anyway, so Eric Church, who happens to be one of the reasons why I picked this is because I happen to favor country music from time to time.
And you happen to like this guy. If you
Not,
haven't
well,
noticed
I do kind of. He lives down the road. I say down the road. He lives in he's from North Carolina. He's a Hickory guy or out near that area. So it's kind of all local. He's okay. And then, not a fan anymore. But anyway, the singer, again, Eric Church, said that the massacre was preventable if lobbyists hadn't been such a roadblock to gun control measures that it kept the guns out of the murderers' hands. Quote, there are some things we can't stop, like the disgruntled kid who takes his dad's shotgun and walks into a high school. But we could have stopped the guy in Vegas.
No, we couldn't have.
I blame the lobbyist, and the biggest in the gun world is the NRA. End quote. I'm going to stop right there. Several fails. First. Disgruntled kid who takes his dad's shotgun. Call me crazy.
Didn't they blame the NRA for that too?
Well, yeah, there's that too. There isn't one that I can think of, and I'm willing to stand corrected. So by all means, if I make this mistake, let me know.
Yeah.
You can, Facebook or,
Dylan
at doashow.com. Let me know.
All there.
But I don't think there was a single school shooting that involved a shotgun. None that were high profile and none that I'm aware of. And if there is and I missed it, I apologize. But most of them are done with the AR-15, which is where the whole kerfuffle of, we got to get rid of bump stocks and AR-15s and assault weapons. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that. Second off, the massacre was preventable if lobbyists hasn't been such a roadblock to gun control measures.
Hadn't.
I said that. Okay, so here's the thing. Did the guy have a criminal record?
Nope.
So he could legally buy guns.
Yes.
So obviously he was cleared. They were bought legally.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So
he also had permits for pistols and everything else. He could pass all federal background checks. Yes.
So if all that, he passed all of the current laws. Name a law that would have stopped this.
I don't know.
Aside from something along the lines of like a Minority Report where we can just assume that something's wrong and we can ban somebody.
It's future crimes.
Yeah, because I hate to tell you this, that's coming.
That's what AI does.
That's now you see the interconnection. Anyway.
Later on.
Hashtag woke. Anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did.
You even did the hashtag.
I know. I saw a Jimmy Fallon thing earlier, and it just made me think of that. Anyway.
Okay, gotcha. Hashtag Dylan ain't woke.
That's just shut up. So, there's nothing that could have been done. And we beat this. We've said this before. There's nothing that could have been done.
This is a dead horse.
This is a complete dead horse.
Yes.
Church said that the NRA wields too much influence over legislators and have created an environment where dangerous people have too much easy access to weapons.
Before you blow your head.
Okay. No, Second Amendment says shall not be infringed. Period. Legally, by that standard, that means that having permits and all this other crap is a farce, is a joke, is not supposed to happen.
Right.
So the fact that there are these roadblocks in their way and meant to stop this stuff, it didn't. proves that having all of this stuff, all of these rules and regulations does nothing.
Yes.
Nothing. And here's the thing. Again, going back to it, he is a country singer, and a very popular one at that.
Which means that 90% of his followers, probably unfriended him just now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say. He's still, well, BT Dubs, before I move on to that part, Church still views himself as a supporter of gun rights, although he said the amount of firepower the Vegas gunman had at his disposal was excessive and not what the Second Amendment was meant to allow.
Sorry, let's stop there just for a second. The Second Amendment has no limit at all.
Weird how that works out.
No limit. And I'm not saying that I'm not trying to defend a killer, because that's not it.
No.
I am defending the Second Amendment. I am defending my rights as a legal citizen
To have as many or as little
guns, ammunition that I want. And technically, if you want to get technical about it, I should have the ability to get the same quality as the military.
Amen.
At least in most arms.
There was a stretch at one
Obviously.
point. Look, there was a stretch at one point where you could have cannons and whatnot.
Yes, and you can still buy them if they were past a certain age.
Yeah, well, now you can do it, period. But anyway, just going on real fast before we run out of time.
Yes.
So, a lot of Church's fans criticized the singer for his comments against the NRA. A couple people have said, I'm done with Eric Church, huge fan, good riddance, blah, blah. He just lost 90% of his base.
Yeah.
That's not a shocker.
Not at all.
Dear Eric Church, when you sing country music, it's probably not a good idea to insult the NRA.
Yes.
Let's see. Patty Tatum on Twitter.
Tatum.
That's what I said.
Like Channing Tatum?
Yeah.
Patty Tatum.
Here. It's probably his mama or sister. Hear that flushing sound? That's Eric Church's career going down the toilet. We have a flushing sound on there, by the way.
Oh, yeah. We need to get that.
Steve Mudflat McGrew, which I believe is friends.
Mudflap.
I think, if I remember this guy, I could be wrong, but I think he's Chad Prather's friend.
Oh.
I think. Or they're good friends. Anyway, somebody just made a massive miscalculation in his fan base.
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed your career, you has-been, at hashtag Eric Church. Needless to say, people are not fans.
Yeah. But here you go. If he had wanted to save his cred, first off, he shouldn't have attacked the NRA. Secondly, he should have gone the route of, let's get all lobbyists out of government.
Oh, yeah.
He could have gone that route.
That would have been a good idea.
That route would have been just fine.
Which I agree.
That would have been just fine. You know what? If he'd have not gone the NRA are evil people that stop legislation from happening so that everybody can be safe. If he'd have not gone that route, but instead went, yeah, let's just ban all lobbyists, I'd have been all right with it.
Because, let's be fair, because if you're going to ban one, you're going to have to be able to ban the other.
Yep.
Eventually, your guy's going to get him in power. I'm just saying.
Just a little quick one. Yes, Lance, Dylan ain't woke, but Jake from State woke.
Nice.
Jake is from State woke. Hashtag that and send it to us.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. There's so much more I could dive into this, but thank God it's over with, because Anyway, at DOAshow.com is where you want to be for everything that is Defenders of American Exceptionalism.
Yes.
You can find us at DOA Show on Twitter, Facebook, and the YouTubes. iHeartRadio.com. We're everywhere and everywhere. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really, really appreciate it.
IPM Nation, Mojo 50.
Yes. Talk America Radio and Lanterns.Buzz. Find us anywhere and everywhere. Check them people out as well. We will see y'all Wednesday, 9 p.m. Huge announcement. Make sure you're here.
Please do.
I feel like I'm missing something, but I guess it's too late. We got to go.
Bye-bye.
Y'all have a good one. Bye.